for no, be it science, be it maths, be it English. If a subject carries or contents is more than 10 or 8 chapters, then you have to choose the best 3 where you can show your exaggeration, your power, knowledge, skill, etc. Okay. So be sure you are confident enough, and the way you will be introducing yourself with perfect English, error-free English, good with good accent. And before that, I would suggest you to go with some YouTube videos of introduction where you can listen and you can have a lot of feedback to get you improved, so that tomorrow it can be done in a perfect way. So these are the 2 things needs to be done. And now I request our Mr. To resume the class that we left last time.
My name is Shamsulo. I teach here IT Social Science, and well, let me summarize all the statements. He's basically the Machiavelli of education. He talked about brain and emotions. Well, I believe our brain is a very complicated organ, and there are so many intricacies that we need to understand while we enter the classroom and while we discuss things or we talk with our students. So I'm still learning. We means Shwelsa, Shaisa, we sit with him, we discuss many things, and we are still learning. And we want everyone to learn. We want to work as a team and make this school the best school in Parakweli.
So how I dealt with them was I was very motherly with them, like a mother. But sir, to tell you frankly, yes, nowadays, children, no doubt we are teachers. We put our effort to show them the right path. But I found it a bit difficult because they understand a bit, not much. So that's what I want to learn from sir, right here in the school. How do I control them? How do I teach them to help them to understand us?
But while I'm coming here and taking training, firstly I enter my classroom, and some students are shouting, some students are just murmuring here, screaming, shouting and crying. I don't know how to handle them also. And after taking training and learning from respected Sir Shahjahan, and he said that do not shout the student, give them love and care so that the children will love back. So from then I'm learning that what is the use of shouting at them? What is the use of screaming? They're just getting angry. So I just giving just only the body language. If I say come means, if I say come, if I'm just standing like this and calling them, come means they won't understand. So I just call them, you come here, come here. They just
It's my first time teaching in a school, so I don't have much experience in this field. But yes, I'm looking forward to learning many things here. And as ma'am earlier mentioned, the way of teaching. We have been grown up in such a system where teaching is just about what's in the book, learn it, memorize it, and write it in the exam. But no, teaching is not just about that. It's more about knowing what the qualities of a student. We have to know the qualities of a student so that we can bring that out of them. We have to know what's their specialty. And that will happen when we go beyond that, beyond just what's in the book.
Also, I used to think that as we read in our school, our teachers used to come, as you said also, that our teachers used to come, they used to, simultaneously they used to say a single words in a monophonic way, and they used to say the same thing, repeat the same thing, and that only we learn. But can I even remember a poem? I can't so. I can see, if I see the thing, then I can remember, but not in such a way that it gets stuck in my mind. But as
how I have started this. I am born and brought up in a village, in a remote village, and I was so naughty that time. Yes, all the kids also, if they are not doing any naughty things, they are not angels. All will do. Okay. But I got a talent. I searched something that how my mother handled me that time. At that time when I am doing naughty things, my mother used to call it after Maghrib. I mean, at the evening you will go to home and that time I will catch. But after going at home, everything is normal. I also a bit quiet, mother also a bit quiet, but with this sentence I used to be controlled a bit.
Today I would like to share my experience about my teaching progress. So, before joining the progressive school, what I thought about teaching, and after joining the school, what I am teaching and what Shajan sir, under Shajan sir, what I start about what I comes to know about teaching. This was quite different things. Earlier I was thinking about this traditional method teaching. Because I learned this type of because I saw this kind of teaching in my life. Whatever my teacher used to teach, that one I saw. But when I joined this progressive school, the teaching method is far different from that kind of teaching.
Sir, Mohammed Shazan sir, and dear chief teacher sir and madam. Today I am here for learning so many things in school. Before I start the join the school, I am a private tutor. When school given some question, I will learn and revise and write them. Now I intend to join the school. I have so many things learned. How to teach the student, how to teach the so many things.
So my name is Devonshia Rubinston Anthony, and I am science teacher of Progressive School. I have joined myself from 1st of April in this school. So after that we have been trained by our sir, Shajan sir. So we have got to learn many things. Like before I was just normally after the studying myself, I got to teach a student. So I was basically a student only that time. Still now I am a student because I am not a teacher, because I am in the learning process. First I need to learn, then I need to teach them.
So my name is Parmita De. I am teaching here Bengali subject. So when I am entering in the school now, that time sir told me that in our school you are teaching in Bengali subject. But one thing is that when you are entering in our class, you talk with student in English language. I was like, how can I manage? And my first class is class 8. When I enter in the class now, I saw the students. I was like, Miss, how can I teach them? I can't express my emotion. But nowadays, when servers are saying to me, personally sir also told me many things. But I know that some things I'm not doing like what sir is saying to me. But I try to follow everything what sir is saying to me.
What you understand about this school, isn't it? About the system of this school and about your few of them spend 1 year, few of them few days, isn't it? We have to develop it, isn't it? Communication skill is the first priority, the first characteristics of a teacher. The teacher should be smart in all aspects. Especially I told you earlier that we have to come out from our uncomfort zone, isn't it? So this is the thing. So for tomorrow a task is, I am not giving the happy task. Tomorrow just prepare your promo video. The introduction, as I said, a good positive vibe created surrounding you, isn't it? It might be a small area, but gradually it will be enlarged. Throughout the India, from several parts of India, people come to see you people. People come to learn from you people. So for that you prepare yourself. Okay. Second thing, we started the journey from 6, 7 or 8 months before, isn't it? And you attended many trainings. And I told you I not started the training yet. What is the actual education is? I not started. I told you I am preparing yourself. Follow our footsteps. If you don't follow, we are walking in one way, you are walking another way. We will go to our goal, you will go to your house. Not house. You will go to your way. Since 6 years I have been talking the same thing. Otherwise you will find that your colleague, he reached to a level and you will feel regret. But there will not find any option. So what is instructed here, try to bring it in your habit and follow it. Make yourself, if you follow the patterns, if you follow the footsteps, I can surely say that whoever you are, whatever you know, and whatever you don't know, I have the confidence to make a man a perfect teacher. That confidence I have. But that you keep in your mind, don't waste a single minute. Use your time in a proper way and whatever task you are getting from here, going to the home, at least find out some time, 1 hour time. This is for you. This time is not for school. This is for you. You have to make yourself. We can just give you an idea. We cannot change you. Understood? So yesterday I finished on the topic that I started. This is our formal training started from last day. Earlier, whatever training we provided, that was only a preparation, isn't it? Manner, behavior, that we talked, isn't it? Now our actual training will start. From last day I started. Last day what I said, what I talked on about the no. I started from the mission of the school. What is the mission of this school? What is the goal of this school? What is the ideology of the school? We have different ideologies. We came from different background. School is the place where people come from different background. Mosque is the place where people go only one community people. Mandir is the place where people go one community people. Church is the place people go one community. But school is a pious place. School is the only pious place where people gather from different communities, different areas, different culture, different caste, different language. This is the place. And school is the holy place. The school is the place. Okay. The motto, the goal, the ideology of this school is what I say to? We must be a spiritual one. You must be spiritual. Here we are common, yes or not? In spirituality we are common. In rituals we are different. We should respect others' rituals and we must follow my rituals. The person who don't follow his own ritual, he do not respect others' rituals. The people who do not others' rituals, that means he is not following. It is practical. If you search in society, people who don't follow his rituals, he only speaks against others' rituals. The people who follow their own ritual, they never talk about others' rituals. We have that lots of difference in our rituals. Even in terms of rituals, people are fighting. We may think that people are fighting among Hindu, Muslim, Christian. No, Muslims also fighting among themselves in terms of rituals. In Muslim, different parts are there. Different organizations are there. They are telling our rituals is correct. Another party says no, our rituals is correct. Shia, Sunni, this, that, many things are there. In Hinduism also, different. This is what in terms of rituals, not spirituality. They are divided on rituals. People are divided on rituals, and people are divided on spirituality. Got my message? Is clear to you? In Christianism also, Protestant, Catholic, different some. It is hard in terms of rituals. Their rituals is different. There is nothing else. But in terms of spirituality, we cannot tell lie. Hindu also cannot tell lie. Christian also cannot tell lie. Muslim also cannot tell lie. It's not allowed to take bribe in Hinduism also, in Christianism also, and the school is the place to teach the student this spiritual part. School is not the place to teach them the rituals. It is up to them. If a Hindu student comes, he will maintain his rituals. A Christian student comes, he will maintain his rituals. A Muslim student will come, he will maintain his rituals. But while the spirituality comes, each and every student should learn spiritual things. Understood? You cannot tell lie, you cannot hurt anyone, you cannot blame anyone, you cannot go against of anyone, you cannot speak against of anyone, you cannot cheat, you cannot take bribe. These are the things you teach or not. These are the ideas came from religion. So which part of the religion? The spirituality of the religion. This is the ideology of our school. We have to make our student honest, loyal, honest, decent. So because of that, we are the teachers. I am a good Muslim, but telling lie. My students will tell lie. I am a good Muslim. I cheat the people. My daughter will be cheated. My students will be cheated. The teaching is transmission. Teaching is one to another. The father's activities transmit to the daughter, son. Teacher's activities transmit to the students. So we have to prepare ourselves, we have to make ourselves. If all of us sitting here, if we become spiritual, we become loyal, we become honest, we become decent, for that we need not to give any kind of effort on our student, automatically our students will become decent, honest and loyal. The time will come and find after 1 year or 2 years, your students will not speak lie. Your students will not cheat anyone. Understood this part? So this is the ethics of this school. This is the ideology of this school. That I clear to you, and I hope you got it. So we must follow this. Understood? And we should respect other students. We should teach the student. Why in chapter? Many chapters have done SST or in English regarding the rituals of many religions, many cultures, many languages. What is? It is given in book to teach the student how to respect other rituals. Got understood? Second thing, we have to work on the brain and emotion of the student. That is our area of teaching. Our area of teaching is, our goal is to make the people, to make the student a good human being. First I told ideology. Got it? What is ideology of the school? Now the mission of the school. What is the mission? Our mission to make each and every student a good human being. This is the mission of this school. He might become a doctor, he might become an engineer in his profession, in his life, a shopkeeper, a contractor, a pilot, whatever he will be in his life, but our target, our mission is to make him a good human being through our teaching, through our learning, through our preaching. Okay, understood? So, good human being. Now, to make a good intellectual human being, we have to work on his, yesterday I said, brain and emotion. We have to work on the brain and emotion. You write it. It is very in an easy pattern I am trying to explain, isn't it? So brain and emotion. You have to play with the brain and the emotion. While working on brain, we have to understand the psychology of the student. We have to understand. We have to understand the pulse of the student. Each and everyone's brain works in different manner. Okay, someone is good on critical thinking. Someone is good on memorization. Someone is good on making something new. Someone good on innovation. So you have to detect their qualities. You have to detect their brains through several mediums. We have discuss on that later on. How to judge their brain. How to find out their area of excellence. The different pattern is there. I'll tell you later on how we can find it out. That in which area he is good. He is good in this particular area. That means his brain cells are working more on that area. We have to find it out. Okay. Once we find their the working area of brain, it will be easy to boost it up, isn't it? So then it will come brainstorming. I told you next day brainstorming. What is brainstorming? Some ideas I given. Later on I will discuss on that topic in next day. Brainstorming, isn't it? Brainstorming. An emotional area of the student. What is the emotional part of the student? A student attending your class, I told you at the beginning, he came from several houses, several community, several language, okay, several religion. We have to understand that emotion. The student who is sitting in front of you, he is a human being. Consider him first. He is a human being. Understood? He is the baby of a human being. He is not a baby of tiger, a baby of lion, a baby of cat or dog or something else. He is a baby of human being. This is the first and foremost the things that a teacher should understand. Here many teachers do problem. They take the student as a student, or that they are the dominant part of the school. Okay, will dominate them. If you understand once that our students are human beings, that we have to understand. The people who are sitting in front of me, they are kids of a mother, father, and how their father and mother love them. When someone gets a baby, then they understand what type of love and affection for their daughter, children. Right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the children who are sitting in our classroom, they are also son and daughter of someone. So while talking, this is a vast area. I'll discuss later on. We'll be sitting regularly to discuss on that area. But today time is short. That's why I'm not going in depth of this. Just I given the main points. This is it. So you write it down and remind me tomorrow. I will explain it. But one, the important thing you have to keep in your mind, they are the baby of a human being. And our parents have a belief on us that if I send my son to this madam, to this sir, he will make my son, he will love my son, and he will make my son a good human being. With this belief and faith, they are sending their son and daughter to you, parents also, that they are sacrificing a lot. At morning they are feeding them, okay, and sending to school. Mother or fathers are coming to school and entering the classroom. You started scolding them. It is like you are the prisoner. You are a police. Teachers are not police. Say tune. Do you know tune? Do you know tune? Huh? What is tune?
Music. Or what?
Whatever. Yeah, sit up. Look. Run. See, look at her face. Just imagine. Today imagine. See, tears come. See, you just feel this. One second, feel.
Oh, the voice, the sound of your voice. That's what you're saying.
See, look at her face. Hold it. So whatever feelings we have, they also have on our side. They also have. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Same sentence. Come here. Come here. Come here. Same sentence. Got to understand?
Yes.
The same line, same sentence. You have to understand this. You have to know the tune of teaching. Ever you said any student, beta, son, daughter, my love? You told a class A student. Ever told? Ever told? Try to feel. They are our beta, our betty, our son, or like this. Feel. Call the student this way. Then students will love you. Students will love you. They will cry when leaving the classroom. In vacation, students will not go to home, no. They will tell their parents, no. Try to love people first. Then you will get the love and affection and that respect. When dominating people, history says, dominating the people, no one earned the respect. No one. Understood? This is the emotional part of the teaching. This talking, working focusing on brain and focusing on the emotion. Focusing on the brain, if these two things you understand, and if two things you can implement in this school, apply in this school with full confidence, this school will become the top quality school of the world. These two things people don't understand. How to work on the brain. You are spoiling half an hour time in your classroom when a student is thinking an innovative thing, but you don't know. Your teacher, you don't know. You not work on his brain. You spoiled his time, you spoiled your time. What you did, you entered the classroom, just finished the timing, complete the timing, and came out. Clear some doubts, came out. You spoiled the time of an engineer, you spoiled the time of a doctor, you spoiled the time of a scientist. Can you imagine what type of loss we are doing of the society? What type of loss we are doing of the nation? He could give this time in another place and he could become something. This half an hour time, 40 minutes time is spoiled. And this is the loss of the society, the loss of the nation. Understood? So this is the area of brain and emotion. On that topic, I will talk more than 15 days. I will talk on these topics. You be prepared for that. After that, our teaching learning system will come. Okay, ready? Yes. So, see, these are the things now we have to prepare ourselves. Don't be worried, don't be scared. The sir is talking about the high voltage area. It is possible for me or no. It is easy. I will train you. But the thing is that you have to follow the footsteps. What is the task given? Finish it. Take it with a happy or with a courageous mind. Understood? That will change our lives and that will change me. And the whole teaching learning is to bring the behavioral change. I am talking with you to bring a change on you, and that will go to the class. You will go to the classroom, and that will follow, and you will try to bring the change on the student. And this is a system. This is a teaching learning. Okay, understood? Yes.